Well, hello. This video has actually been recorded from the comfort of my own home. There's no bells and whistles in this video. It's just basically sort of summarising the year 2020 for me and for most of us. Obviously, it's been a bad year, a terrible year for some with the pandemic and the lockdowns, and it's yet to continue. It's going to continue for a while. But I've basically taken just over a year out. I'm freelance, so I was already off work when the pandemic hit, and I was actually aware of the pandemic from about December, because my son was actually working out in Wuhan. So I sort of had the feeling it was going to get quite serious. Where I am lucky is from the end of the first lockdown, I really did go for it, and I was out quite a bit. I mean, the end of the first lockdown, the restrictions eased, but they were still advising to stay local. So what I did, I went out doing quite a bit of kayaking, mainly on the Medway, the River Store, and just getting fresh air in my lungs and just enjoying myself and getting a bit sort of match fit, because we've been stuck indoors or just getting out for walks. I've topped up probably about 150 hours out on the water since mid-June, which is not too bad considering. Not all of it, not much of it's actually been uploaded to YouTube, because a lot of it is me backtracking over journeys I've uploaded before. So I didn't really see the point in uploading videos of the same content. I did get up to Scotland in August. I spent a week up in Scotland with two of my sons. It was wonderful. Got out kayaking on a couple of lochs, so I really enjoyed that. And the following month I went up to the Pennines. I travelled up to the Pennines, and I was camping in a farmer's field all on my own for 4 days, using it as a base camp, getting out and just walking, filming, photographing. Following month I got out again, down on the Kent coast, only an hour drive for me, and I used a campsite in Kingsdown as a base camp. Hardly anyone there. It was getting cold and wet. And I did some walking along the cliffs. So I do feel quite fortunate. I have actually got out quite a bit. So at this point in the video, I'd like to give a shout out to a gentleman called Brian Rodwell. Brian, you put a nice comment on one of my videos last night, and he was asking a few questions. I got up this morning, I started answering them in depth, and unfortunately, I don't know how I did it, sir. I deleted your comment. I think we've just got to put it down to a senior moment. I'm not that much of a techie then. But so what I have done, I believe the video was Maidstone to East Farley Loch, and it was one of my kayaking videos. And what I've done, in the comments section, I've written a reply, even though your question's not there. So if you have subscribed, you should actually get a copy. You should get a notification to view this video, and you're welcome to go along and read it there. But once again, I really apologise. Well, checking on my YouTube account earlier, I've seen that finally my channel has hit its 100th subscriber. It's a little milestone for me. I know for a lot of YouTubers, you're in the hundreds of thousands or whatever. But I'm very pleased with that. And obviously, I'd like to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel and continues with me. I have lost a few. My channel originally was called Dave on the Paddle, and it was purely for kayaking. So it sort of was a selective audience. Because of the lockdown, and I was getting out more walking, and then I was talking about getting back into camping and potentially wild camping, I decided to change the channel. So the channel content is now basically everything, all my outdoors pursuits. So it's quite understandable if someone's solely into kayaking, then they're going to leave. So it's just what happens. But thank you to all those that have subscribed, and thank you to the people that view and comment on my channel. It's very much appreciated. The comments, especially obviously the nice comments, they go a long way. They really do. It's hard work. You're out there, you're recording, you have to think about it. You're putting the camera on the ground and walking. If you're kayaking, you're switching on, switching off. There's a lot of work involved, a lot of work in the editing, a lot of time and effort. So the comments really go a long way to sort of spurring you on to do more. So thank you very much. So what's for the future for the David Wilson Out and About channel? Well, as I said earlier, we're in tier 4. So we're restricted to, obviously we're allowed to exercise outdoors. We've got the stay indoor policy, but you're allowed to go out exercising. So what I intend to do until the tiers alter, they may only alter to tier 3, which is not going to make a lot of difference. I'm going to get out walking locally or in the Kent area and filming. I mean, there's plenty to do. There's 350 miles of coastline, and I think it's 1,300 square miles of Kent. I'm not going anywhere near main cities. So possibly either Christmas Day or New Year Day, I'm going to go local. I want it nice and quiet, and I'm going to walk through the 2 villages, the village I live in into the next village. We're in one parish, and basically explain the landmarks in the villages. I'm also hoping in the very near future to get down to do this. This is Wide Downs. This is in Kent, and it's part of the North Downs Trail, one of the national trails, or the North Downs Way, which is one of the national trails. I downloaded this. I've researched it and downloaded it, printed it, do that. This is a 4.5 mile walk. It's got some quite heavy ascents, and apparently some stunning views, especially from Crown. There is a 11.5 mile. I think what I'll do, I'll take both maps with me, see how I feel on the day and what the weather conditions are like. I said I've been stuck indoors going a bit stir crazy lately, so I'm not exactly match fit for hiking. But yeah, that's planned for the future. Further into the future, providing the coronavirus is under control. I mean, I'm in my 60s, so I'm probably going to be getting the jab within a month or so. So by spring, I should be sort of COVID immune. Fingers crossed. In the spring, I will be travelling to Yorkshire for a family event. I am thinking about from South Yorkshire travelling on to Ullswater and the Coniston Water area, camping, not wild camping, but camping, setting up base camp, and kayaking both those lakes. If I get a chance, I will actually get up the Old Man of Coniston and do a 1 night wild camp. So I'll be taking several tents with me. So yes, fingers crossed that I'll get Coniston done as well. From there, I'm going straight up to the Highlands of Scotland, and I'm camping, wild camping and paddling on Loch Lomond. I've got to count these off. Loch Ard, Loch Chong, and there's one other, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Loch Lugneg. So basically it's a set of lochs where I'll be wild camping and getting out on the water. So they will be, I'm really looking forward to that. And that's it for now. That'll take me up to the summer. So we'll see where we go from there. Well, it's the 23rd of December, a couple of days before Christmas, and I know Christmas is not going to be the same this year. I'm spending it on my own. I have a son and grandchildren half hour's drive away from me in Kent, in tier 4. I potentially could visit, but to be honest, for safety, I'm staying in. I'm having Christmas on my own. Whatever you're doing out there, stay safe, enjoy your Christmas. Remember, what you do now over the next couple of weeks affects what happens later in January. It's as simple as that. But try and enjoy your Christmas, and let's just move into the new year and hope we have a better time. So for now, all take care. See you soon. Bye for now.